Hello, hello, welcome back to Magoo's Views. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. So Kendrick Lamar dropped his response to Drake, Euphoria diss track. So, all right, man, let's go give y'all a rundown. So I work night shift. So I'm asleep, right? Phone's blowing up. Like Kendrick responded. I'm like, all right, let me hear this. I wasn't even fully awake, and I just went on my phone, man, listened to the track. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to listen to it another time because I was still like, I'm like, wait, I still gotta, shake off the cobwebs and everything like that. And then, man, I was like, okay, this was bar heavy. It was very bar heavy. And it was a diss track. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. I like push-ups. I said it in my initial review. Although Drake's push-up was good, I gave it an 8 out of 10. Thought it was a good track. It was a good diss. You know what I mean? Had a really up-tempo beat to it. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake's music, it does in the first place. But this was a diss. It was a diss, and how it started out smooth. I'm like, oh, he's just talking to him. You know what I'm saying? He's just talking to him. They looked it up. That's off the Teddy Pendergrass sample. I saw Rick Ross, put it out there, and when he put it out on IG and social media. I mean, hey, look, man, I had to write down a couple bars. It was just so many bars in here that I was taken back. Literally, I had to listen to it a couple times. You know what I mean? Because the first time I liked it a lot, I said, oh yeah, I like this. But then when I listened to it again, I was like, oh wow. And just doing some little bit of research, man. So this came out April 30th. April 30th is also the same day. Look it up. This is the same day Hitler died. And, you already know what the connection with Hitler was and what he did in the past and what he did, a certain group of people. Drake is half Jewish. So I was like, ooh, that's pretty, diabolical. And on top of that, they say he dropped it at 8:24 a.m. That's also another Kobe Bryant reference. Kobe Bryant wore the numbers 8 and 24 while he played in the NBA. God rest his soul. Man, another thing, like he said in the beginning, I mean, when he was just talking to him over the beat, I was like, okay, we'll see where this goes. And then when he turned up, I was like, okay, now it was like 3 different beat switches in the whole track. But yeah, when he said dementia must run in his family, but let him get shaky, I'll park his sons. I was like, okay, that was good. That was a real good bar. And then as the beat changed, man, I mean that he really dug into it. I got a Benjamin and a Jackson in my house. I'm like, Joe, okay. Everybody knows Drake refers to himself like, the Michael Jackson and everything like that. He does great numbers and everything. But everybody knows the history of Joe Jackson and Michael Jackson, so he's pretty much saying, "Yo, I'm Joe Jackson." It was funny, man. It was funny. There was some funny bars in here. I mean, like the sexy red bar, that joint. You might pop A with him or something like that. That was very clever. It was funny. I mean, some of my favorites. Somebody told me that he got a ring on God. I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian ninja make Pac turn in his grave, because everybody with the whole Pac and how. Drake got a cease and desist from Pac's, estate from using his AI voice, not getting the permission from his family. Also, check out the Art of Dialogue. It's a great hip hop channel. He's a big Tupac fan. At the same time, he just interviewed Pac's brother on there, and Pac's brother talked about, hey, he likes Drake, he likes Kendrick, but at the same time, my brother's voice was perfect. It was perfect, and you can't use technology that's imperfect on my brother. Really good interview, man. So definitely check that out. Yeah. Another thing, I didn't know this. Kendrick also said, and he says, try cease and desist on the Like That record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? So did Drake send out a cease and desist on the Like That? Because anybody who knows, man, Like That's been charting like #1 and stuff like that. I think #1 rap song and everything. Still, you know what I mean? And I know Drake put out push-ups, but I think Like That still surpassed it. So yeah, man, it was a lot. There was a lot of bars in here, and I think it's just it's so many. Like I'm trying to, go through it. And here's the thing, I didn't want to look at other people's reviews and stuff like that to, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Distort my own opinion. I wanted to come to y'all with fresh with my own opinion on this. Because everybody knows, hey, I'm a J. Cole and Kendrick fan out of this generation. And I like Drake too. But at the same time, I'm trying to be unbiased. That's why when I first heard push-ups, I thought, hey, that was clever. That was funny. He was going on about his shoe size and stuff like that. And when I heard this, I'm like, oh no, this is a diss record. Like, nah, bro, this ain't no... We're going to play this in the club for everybody to dance to. I heard people on social media saying, oh, this is mid and stuff. I'm like, I might have untrained ears, bro. Or you probably didn't listen to the whole record. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to disrespect anybody. But when you listen to the bars and this and stuff like that, and this is battle tested, I think my son, the General, said it best. Like, yo, these are war lyrics. And I put it like this at the end of the track. He says, if you're taking it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't want to do. Meaning like, hey, if you want to go there, I'm willing to go further than wherever you want to go. And, man, I think that's a testament to his mentality. Like I said, I mean, Kendrick's from the West Coast. He's from Compton. He grew up in that late 80s, 90s. He's around my age. So he grew up in that era where, it's still gang heavy, but like you know, from the Rodney King and all that kind of stuff. He grew up in that era. So his mentality is do or die, win, lose, or draw. So yeah, man, I thought this was a very good diss. Euphoria. I mean, even the whole thing with the whole Euphoria name, because I know they say Drake is a producer on the show Euphoria, and I think it deals with like sexualization and stuff like that, and you know, of young girls. And I mean, I haven't, you know, fully watched the show. So I saw some clips and I'm like, all right, that's wild. I mean, from my wife, you know, she pretty much watched it, but I heard it was a really good show. Yeah, man. So there's a lot of nuggets. I mean, there's a whole lot of nuggets in this diss track, man. I mean, it's absolutely. I thought it was a very good diss track, man. I mean, for me, I gave Drake's an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna have to give this a 9 out of 10 because I think that he went for the juggler. Like he went for the juggler. Like, no, I ain't playing around. I ain't joking around. You know what I mean? There was some quite clever, funny jokes in there. You know what I mean? Especially like the sexy red and all that kind of stuff. Even, you know, the whole 20 versus 1, I'm a 1 versus 20, which fighting your Ghost Riders. Like all of that stuff. Like, yeah, Kendrick went at his juggler. You know what I mean? At the same time, you know, he at the end of it said, hey, you want to go there? I'm gonna go further. We'll see where this goes. I think that it isn't the end. You know, I think Drake is going to respond. I think Drake's going to respond. But I think Kendrick will definitely respond if Drake, you know, comes back at him. So, yeah, this is definitely a good battle, man. But, yeah, really good diss track. Hey, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section. Be respectful. That's the main thing about my channel. Hey, as long as you guys are respectful to each other, you know what I mean? It ain't got to be all love, but just be respectful towards one another. You know what I mean? Yeah, really good diss track, man. Yeah, Euphoria. Check it out. Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon.